fail against fail.
Sometimes it's just awesome to listen to somebody trying to find a way out of this failed misery of jokes.
Dude, you know, you get into it, and like when you start doing it, these bad jokes keep coming, and you just keep on getting these bad things you keep saying, and whatever. We'll get into it. Doesn't matter.
It's just getting worse and worse, but I absolutely know what you're talking about, so don't worry about it too much here. And welcome back, guys and girls, of course. We are here in the game number 3 for tonight's finals. It is Naama, and he's playing against Beasty. Naama all in his way to victory in the first game. Beasty macroed his way to the tied-up series in the second game. Now here as the yellow Terran on the left side. And so I'm thinking all in. I'm thinking Marine Banshee Siege Tank Stim SCV attack by Naama in 11 minutes through the middle of the map.
Oh, is that right?
Absolutely it is.
All right, well, let's see if you're correct here, which I will say for you, you usually are, but when you're not, I like to point and laugh. I hope everybody will join me in the chat when you're wrong here today. As we see,
I'm just saying, it's a very, very tough call to precisely name all the units, when and where. I mean, if only one of those things will come true, I am already happy. So
it's a lot of variables that you're guesstimating on right now, but
it's like when I would bet on the lottery with all those variables, I would be $1 and still would be a millionaire.
There you go. There you go. But you know, these it looks like the first scout will go out from Naama, as there is no scout going out from BeastyQt as of yet. I don't know, man. I haven't seen too much of Naama lately, but the games we have seen, I've only seen him all in once in a while. It's not like I've seen him all in all the time.
Well, I actually did.
I'm not calling you a liar, all right?
No. I'm not saying this. But I actually was surprised about the game against Nightmare, where he actually did not all in. So, I'm just saying. I saw him do this quite a lot, and I think the reason why he's doing this is still because it's successful. Why change gameplay when it's working, right?
Right. I'll agree with you, man. I'll agree. But we do see the factories going down for both these players right now. They continue their mirrored builds, as they are just about the same times as well. Nothing too interesting. There is another refinery going down from BeastyQt to meet the refineries that are out for Naama right now. But I don't know, man. Running out of things to say, I guess.
So you can ask your stupid questions where you cannot go for a correct answer there. How about that? But to help you out a little bit, we see the second refinery coming up for Naama, and already finished with the second refinery. No add-on on the barracks, and the bunker coming up at the ramp. He is definitely going for some tech-oriented gameplay, some gas-heavy gameplay, and there we see the tech lab, there we see the starport coming up. So Naama definitely going to do this. What is Beasty doing now? Moving out with 2 SCVs. He's got 1 Hellion here. Does not have... Oh, this is interesting. Does not have an add-on on either production facility. Not the starport still takes a little bit. It's not just yet finished. And he is about to move out, and he wants to make something happen here with those small amount of units he's having. But Naama spotting this just right in time, so he knows what's going on. And with this bunker already finishing, with a barracks being rearranged and the supply depot being built, he's absolutely safe against any possible aggression here by Beasty.
Yeah, definitely. Now, there is a little bit of a hole here where this one Marine is, so it's a little bit of a soft wall here for Naama, but he will be able to repel that attack as BeastyQt does move back and continues back to his base. Now, let's see what else we got here. Is there any... BeastyQt getting out some Vikings, actually, out of his starport after getting that tech lab on that starport.
And yeah, we see the Banshee by Naama, like I already said, and this is, I mean, right now, still everything goes according to plan. He still can go for his Banshee Marine all in at the 11th minute mark. Now with his first Banshee out, he's rearranging and swapping the tech lab here to the factory. A siege tank is coming out. So Nama, until right now, he's doing a brilliant job at what I predicted. But with this Viking out by Beastie, Nama having no cloak, this Banshee will go down with actually not killing, without actually killing a single unit here.
Yeah, and that's not what you like to see. Banshees are always good for their harassment. And since he's not going to be able to, this Viking has done its job and has done its duty and is now going in to do a little bit of scouting here, Andre.
Yeah, and the score is currently 1-1 in this finals here. And what I really, really like is that Beastie is adapting to Nama's playstyle. He's not going for any super fast expansions. He is playing it safe. He knows that Nama does not like to expand super fast 24/7, so that's why he is taking his time to expand. I mean, he's expanding after all, and he really needs to do this. But he was playing in it safe. He was prepared against the bench. He was prepared at possible ground to take with his Hellions, because Hellions are the unit to have in a TVT to deal with a possible SCV all-in, checking for possible expansions. And this is really what I like to see by Beastie, this ability to adapt to the playstyle.
Oh, yeah. It's always good to see players be able to do that. As you do play somebody, you do start to pick up on what they're throwing down, and it looks like BeastyQt is definitely adapting to do so. And a couple Vikings now poking in from Nama, but they will move back and try to pick a fight with the one Viking that's hanging out here by that Raven for BeastyQt.
And yeah, and I'm still checking for the base of Nama. I'm just rating because he needs to move out in 1 minute and 30 seconds.
Yeah, I was just thinking that's what you're looking for. Will it be an all-in, or is it going towards the macro?
I mean, he did not. As long as he's not producing a command center, I'm still happy about it, you know. And Beastie, nice job by the way, having the 3 Hellions here on the high ground at the natural expansion of Namor. The supply with a 65-65 is pretty much the same. Now the orbital for Beastie at the natural is landed, the SCV starting to mine, and with those 2 reactors at the barracks pretty soon about to finish, he's able to just get out freaking tons of units here. No!
Look at that, look at that. You're not going to get your wish. There is a Comanche on the way. And let's point and laugh at Special Endre.
Everybody is in the chat who's doing this will get banned.
I don't think so. I won't let it happen, folks. We've got some dropships going down right now from Nama. He's picking up all of his tanks and his Marines, waiting for the other 2 dropships to come out, and more forces. He's going for this. He's going for this drop play, but this scan does go down from BeastyQt. But does BeastyQt see what's going on here? He does not see those dropships. These dropships do get away from without being seen. So BeastyQt does not know that those dropships are going to be incoming very soon.
Yeah, absolutely. And someone in the chat said that looks like Nama did a misclick with this command center, and then he decided, okay, misclick is still a misclick, but I can follow through with it. But let's see what those 3 Medivacs and the 2 Vikings will be able to accomplish. All the tanks are sieged up, they've been dropped. We even see some auto turrets by Beastie pretty soon with a small misclick, but looks like he's still doing a good job in doing some damage, because all the Vikings, all the Medivacs are already down, and now with Beastie landing his Vikings and using some additional SCVs to take and tank the damage, this drop has been denied. He just needs to make sure that the supply depot is getting repaired, doing this right now, and he's got his Comanche up here, so he is happy. He's in a 20 supply lead and looking like he is about to take game number 3 here as well.
That is what it looks like here, and it would be hilarious if we were to see an all-in drop go down from Nama if he were to load up a bunch of SCVs and drop them down. But anyways, it looks like another drop did go down from Nama, as he did drop another tank and 4 Marines down in the back of BeastyQt's base. BeastyQt having to either losing or having to pull off some of his SCVs in the process. Let's go ahead and take a look at that, as it looks like Nama has taken down 17 SCVs overall. So those drops were pretty nice.
Yeah, those drops were actually pretty awesome, but I'm not sure about the second drop, to be honest, because Nama knew that Beastie had all those Vikings up there, and with the Vikings up there, he should be able to. So now I'm getting trolled by Torai. He should knew that about those Vikings by Beastie, and Beastie, of course, with the Vikings taking out the Medivacs right away. So it doesn't matter if this drop is being too successful or not. In the end, it is still a bad thing to have, because losing Medivacs, no matter what the outcome of this drop actually will be, is not something we want to have, especially when you're behind on expansions.
Oh yeah.
But now with this orbital command there, now he's able to mine, but he needs to make something happen, because Beastie is about to move over here through the center, and he is ahead 22 supply right now.
And with all that being said, BeastyQt did go in with, did see this expansion that was going down, and did take his 3 Hellions and move them forward, and did a little bit of damage, but not anything too substantial. But we are seeing Beastie go through the middle of the map now, sending out some Vikings and his Raven to also do some scouting, laying down also another scan. And look at this, the siege tanks from Nama siege up just in time to take out the forces here. All those Marines taking some heavy shells, some heavy shots going down, and it looks like BeastyQt will just have the Marines left over with the Vikings and that Raven. So Nama does have this dropship and another dropship here, sending in those SCVs to try to take some of that flak from those tanks. Moves in right now, trying to do some damage, and it looks like he's going to be sent back packing.
Yeah, and smart job by Beastie to land the Vikings, because with this landed Vikings, he was actually able to save those last 2 siege tanks he had, reinforcing in here. Now attacking once again the natural expansion. He wants to move through the high ground. And let's see where this attack is going. Another scan here at the ramp through the natural. But there are the siege tanks. The tanks are already sieged up. And Namar, he is a little bit in a... he's actually in a lot of trouble right now. And now he's using some SCVs once again to break the siege tank line. And he might be actually going for an attack from behind. Exactly is doing this. Beastie going with another scan. But his tanks are a little bit too far spread out. So all those tanks by Beastie will go down. And for the moment, Nama survived this attack, and he actually was able to get up a little bit in terms of supplies, not being behind 20 supply anymore. It's only 14.
So yeah, great job by great defense there by Nama, and let's go ahead and take a look at the unit counting station, as we do see that Nama is actually being harassed by some auto turret play in his natural expansion, but also Nama currently sitting on only 27 SCVs compared to the 57 that are out from Beastie. Now Beastie is also going for that third base as well, and it looks like Beastie now going for some cloaked Banshee play here.
And being very effective, taking out the tanks, taking out the Marine, getting shot at, but both Banshees still alive, the one with 2 HP, the other one with a 74, now forcing all those Marines to SCVs to a 1 array. Does Nama have enough energy for a scan? Yes, he does. Scan coming up, but looks like Beastie is able to get out once again, and 2 HP on the one, 8 HP on the other Banshee. Now it could take it out. But at what cost? He's sacrificing so many mules, and this last bench is still alive here, taking out the SCV, constructing the missile turret, and Beastie just doing a brilliant job at not allowing Nama to recover as Nama wants to.
Yeah, man, and it looks like BeastyQt taking down 32 of those SCVs on all of his aggression and all of his attacks that he's gone in to do. So definitely limiting what Nama's got and the capabilities that Nama actually has. And taking a look at it, BeastyQt's got a lot in the production. He's got an armory on the way. He's got the upgrade for the combat shield, as well as the concussive shells will be on the way soon, and level 1 attack upgrades has finished for Beastie, and it looks like the armor upgrade is on the way as well.
And looks like Beastie is about to attack once again. The Stings are just sieged up in times. Here are the Stim Marines and Marauders now moving in, and just 2 siege tanks for Nama. Looks like this might be the last attack here, at least on Scrap Station in this game, because Beastie is about to take out the complete forces of Nama, and Nama is just down to 7 Marines and 26 SCVs. And it's not looking too good for him. Beastie continuing with the push. And by the way, shout out to our friend Warpfire, who's
Yes.
just providing everybody on the chat with more information here about all the players, because this game was already over. Now Nama calling the GG, and Beasty is up 2-1 here against Nama in the best of 5 finals for the Competo Cup 38 tonight.
That's right, man. And a little bit about Warfire. Warfire was the one helping with the SC2 Rakeback tournament yesterday, so he's a great guy, and definitely great shout out to him. So nice little port there, Henry.